Hey everybody, welcome to the Blue Ribbon Cleaning.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? Thank you for coming, and I'm sorry I'm late. I had a hell of a night last night, and yeah, I just couldn't get up. So, with that being said, Tammy today is canning salsa, and I thought this was a great opportunity to actually can on our canning show. So, I'm going to go ahead and share the floor with her. Let's see what I can do here. I don't want it that way. There. Hi, I'm in the corner.
No.
You don't like me in the corner?
That's all right. I guess.
How about below?
I like tiny. I like me to be tiny.
But you're canning.
Me tiny.
All right, we could do it this way.
All right. So I'm waiting for a phone call from the school. I know they're gonna call the minute I would set this up. So I just did it this way. Sorry, no overhead cam. I have 4 medium tomatoes chopped. I have 1 medium onion chopped. I have half of a green pepper. Actually, it's a red pepper. The recipe says red pepper. You can substitute green pepper. This is what I call, it's a small batch recipe. This is a recipe I use to fine tune my real salsa recipe. So when I want to try a bunch of different things, instead of wasting a lot of ingredients, I use this little recipe to kind of fine tune things. So
that makes sense.
Red pepper. And then half a cup of cilantro, or if you have that gene that makes cilantro taste like soap, use chopped parsley. But that's what kind of makes that fresh, really makes it taste good. And then I have half a cup of tomato sauce, because you got to have a little liquid to get this going. Now I can turn on the heat. And I have half a cup of vinegar. And I'm going to use my vinegar to rinse out the rest of that tomato sauce out of that, so I get every bit of it in my recipe. Now here's where the variations, I'll start with this. For the spices, I have 3 cloves of garlic minced. I have half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of cumin, and a teaspoon of my mystery ingredient. If you want to know what that is, you'll have to buy the book. Ooh. But that's the thing I found that made my salsa the best.
The mystery ingredient. So fishes, that just answered your question.
Oh, I can't see any of the chat right now. Sorry.
No, she just asked if that salsa base is in one of your books.
It's in the second book. Okay. This part is why I thought this recipe would be perfect for you, Courtney. This is 4 chopped jalapeno peppers. But if you want a mild salsa, you use 1. Medium salsa, use 2. As long as you use that size amount of pepper, you can switch it out. If you want a really hot salsa, you can substitute all 4 of those for 1 cayenne pepper, or substitute 1 for these 2 mystery peppers. I don't know what they are. I substituted these 4 peppers for 1 poblano pepper the same size. You could also take this recipe and just take one of those Scotch bonnets that Dustin's grown, substitute the 4 and just use 1. So you could use this to play around with all those peppers you're growing for him to find something he likes. This recipe makes 2.5 cups of salsa. So you have 2 jars, half-pint jars you can, and then half a cup you can eat right away to see if you like it. Of course, the flavors are going to blend better after it's sat for a couple weeks. And There you go. It's got to cook for 25 minutes, so we get to talk now.
You could use the devil's dirt for this, but I'm just letting you know you want to use not even a dash of devil's dirt because that stuff will knock your socks off. Unless you really like hot things and you're immune to it, like Operation Capsaicin. You want to use a dash of devil's dirt. And it says, where can we get Tammy's books?
Amazon. They're all on Amazon. The first one is Rebel Canners Cookbook. The second one is Relishing Life One Jar at a Time, Rebel Canners. And then they, of course, are authored by me. So
yes.
And the third and fourth one are coming out by the end of the month. So there should be 4 very soon online. And the last 3 are available as ebooks.
I'm going to try and find those books, and I'll put them in the chat, guys. Sorry. I'm slow this morning, so please forgive me.
I was glad you were running late because I was running late too. So
my son decided to wake up at midnight and be wild.
Oh, party time.
Yeah.
Great big party at Courtney's house at midnight. So much fun. But yeah, this recipe is so forgiving. You can use green pepper. You could use anything. I had to wash this knife off. Give me a second.
Okay, I'm gonna share if it allows me to. I'm gonna share out her link. Well, shit. Why won't it let me?
It doesn't like me today.
I'm following you on Amazon, by the way.
If anybody knows how to set up your Amazon referral thing out there in YouTube land, let me know. I've been trying and I've been looking for tutorials and nobody tells you how to do it. I've got the Amazon referral approval, but I can't seem to use it.
Oh, okay. I get it now. There's actually a thing to share, so I didn't see that. I'm gonna put that. Oh, thank you, Gear. Sorry, I couldn't find the button. I'm on my phone, so. And her profile and everything is on there. That has kind of inspired me. Maybe I should write a book.
Courtney, it's really easy. I can help you.
Okay.
Do it in Google Docs, and then it's so easy. I thought the last book has taken so long because I thought there were so many hard things I had to go through to do it, and my editor has been ill, and then she was in South America for a while, and so I was like, wow, this is not going to get done. I want to get it done. I bought a book. It sounded really hard. I read this how-to book that Amazon puts out on how to do it. Sounded really hard, and then I've been procrastinating. I tried to hire another person to put it into the right PDF format, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's not that hard. I'll tell you the secret later. Okay. If anybody wants, maybe I'll do a members only, but it's really easy. It's super.
By the way, Tammy's membership is like 99 cents a month as well. It makes it real cheap. Plus, everybody that's a Poop Troop member, like, if everyone that's a Poop Troop member has a 99-cent option, that means more people from our groups can still join, and it's cheap then. You know what I mean? So if you belong to 5 Poop Troopers and you're members, then it's only 99 cents a month for each one. That isn't really that much. That's like $5 a month.
That's a cup of coffee at Starbucks. Not that I ever
so you can belong to more people. That's kind of why I did that as well. The 99-cent option is because you can belong to more channels that way. So Something to think about, guys. But Tammy does have that 99-cent option, and she does. What is your highest option?
I think it's like $20, and you get like my personal phone number and
Yeah, you get like
one
Tammy on speed dial.
tutorials. Yeah, I mean,
You really want to.
you get a lot more access to me.
Yeah.
Like as if we were best friends. So you want me to, be online and hold your hand while you do a recipe, get the tier 3 membership, and I will be online.
It could be like me at 1 o'clock in the morning. Tammy, why isn't this turning out right?
Well, there is one catch in this giddy up. I have moved off grid, so we do have to set this appointment up in advance so I can be where there's actually internet.
Oh, Lord.
I'm also making pickles while we're doing this. So I have chopped up my green pepper now for my pickles.
Bob wants to know if you can teach him how to microwave hot dogs.
Yes, Bob. I will teach you how to microwave hot dogs. In exchange for a recipe for you know what.
Oh, Lordy.
That's all right, Bob. I'm going to figure out the lumpia recipe on my own. I'm getting there. I found the sauce. I got the recipe and how to can the sauce. So I can now can the sauce. I'm halfway
Hey,
there.
Storm.
I cut these tomatoes kind of chunky because I wanted this salsa to be a chunky salsa.
She knows I want that New York salsa.
That's right. If you want a smoother salsa, add more tomato sauce, home canned or store bought, and you'll get a smoother salsa. Nobody saw that, right? Where I added the extra sauce that I didn't want to waste, and I wasn't going to use any other way. I may have to adjust my peppers a little bit as we sit here.
Now, Dustin has this one pepper that I absolutely love, called Dracula. I think that's what it's called. Dracula pepper. And it is amazing. It's one step below a jalapeno. Ooh. So it tastes like a lunchbox pepper with just a bite. Mm-hmm. It is so good. I'm like, I need more of this peppers.
Did he segregate his seeds so he could share those seeds?
Well, I believe that Jimmy Pickles sells them.
Okay.
And yeah, so I mean, it is a actual pepper called Dracula. So
this is the reason right here you buy your seeds from Jimmy Pickles. I have no idea what pepper that is, but I'm going to tell you that was not a jalapeno.
That looks like a cross between a Peter pepper and a jalapeno. You see how it's shaped?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a Peter pepper. Yeah, Peter peppers look freaking weird.
Well, that's where they get their name. But yeah, I don't know what this is. And I don't know how hot it is. So I'm not adding it to this one.
Hey, Sarah Boss.
But yeah.
Thanks for coming in, honey. My hair is a mess today.
That one looks a little scary. I don't know. It could have been crossed with any kind of hotter pepper. So that's why you get your seeds from Jimmy, though, because he does the plant separating so that there's no chance of cross-pollinating.
And just like always, our audience out there is X-rated. Thank you. It would not be alive without my X-rated audience. Thank you so much. Hi, T-Han. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for coming in, even though I was late.
That's okay, Courtney. The Russian babes keep advertising on every video in the comment section. Apparently, my food is really hot in Russia.
Tammy does have a book, guys. FYI, go and support the Poop Troop and support Tammy. She has a book out there. Have I said that? She has a book. Rebel Canners has a book. Check her out on Amazon. I'm putting the link in the chat right now, as long as I didn't erase it. There we go. It's on Amazon. You can buy it virtually, but I really highly suggest not buying any books virtually, even though they are cheaper. You don't have that copy. And definitely do not buy any survival books electronically. That's an oxymoron. Is it not? Yes. So please, purchase a book. It's cheap.
My favorite thing is now that I'm out at the off-grid property, I'm trying to read some books online. Trying being the operative thing, because even though some of them are offered as being available when you're offline, they really aren't.
Yep.
So anything important, I have a paper copy. So, I added that extra tomatoes so I can add a little extra pepper. But follow the recipe if you're doing this. Don't be a real rebel like me and just, keep throwing things in the pan until you call it good. It sure smells good, although it's got a lot of cumin smell to it.
Mm. I love cumin. And yeah, I just love salsa. It's so yummy. And really, honestly, you have to have a good chip too. Like, it can't just be any chip.
Did you see I'm making my own chips now?
I did not see that, Tammy.
Oh, you have missed a video.
I have.
So I went camping, and I'm sitting there, and I'm cooking for kids all week, and they're amazed that I am redoing their food into their leftovers into the next day's meal. So our leftover sloppy joes and leftover taco meat from the day before was turned into chili sauce to go on their hot dogs.
Yeah.
Day 4, they were amazed. So they're talking about that, and they're like, yeah, we got all this salsa, but we don't have any chips left from taco day. And I said, we have taco shells. I can make you guys taco chips if you want, chips for that salsa. You can make it like right here, right now. We could have chips. We don't have any chips, and we could have chips. I'm like, yes. So I cut the tortillas into 6 pieces, deep fried them, and they had homemade restaurant style, and put a little sea salt. They had homemade restaurant style chips by an hour later, and they were just amazed. I'm like, anything you could wish for can come out of this kitchen, even if we're in the middle of the woods.
Nice. Tammy's making her own tortilla chips. Thanks. Yes, this is actually a Halloween bandana, and it has a witch on it, and I bought it for when I go to Salem. So don't mind my hair. It's an absolute.
When is that trip coming up?
In October.
That's perfect timing.
Yeah. I can't wait. I really need that time away.
Are you going to go to Nathaniel Hawthorne's house?
I don't know. I don't really know how much we can do.
The house
I know
Gables is there.
Yeah. Bye, Sarah. Thanks for coming in. I won't get burned at the stake, though. Somebody told me that I was in my past life.
My ancestor was.
Really?
Yeah. She was, yeah. She was one of the women that was accused because she was a widow and they wanted her land. They later had to make restitution to the family.
Interesting.
Because they took her land. That's why they did it. They wanted her land and she wouldn't sell. Kind of not nice.
Yeah. No. It was, that time period was a very dark time period. So,
And they were like eating corn smut and getting all wacky anyway.
Yeah, well, nobody could be expressive. Nobody could say anything. Like, you could not, they could just accuse anybody. And
yeah, and you had to be the organized religion of that town and specific to that town. And if you didn't want to worship with them, or you had a religious disagreement, like another of my ancestors who just got up and walked to the next town and built a new house, and like 10 years later sold his land in the last town. He's like, I got enough of this. They helped start another church in another town. But if you didn't believe what they believed, I come from a real long line of outspoken religious people.
That's okay.
One of my ancestors was burned at the stake for translating the Bible into English.
Nice. Because heaven forbid somebody understand it.
Well, it's supposed to be in Latin, so only the priest can tell you what you're supposed to believe.
Mm-hmm. No comment on my ancestors. Yeah.
I come from a long line of religious fanatics. Reamstown, Pennsylvania is there because my 9th great-grandfather got angry at the local Lutheran church and said, to heck with this, I'll go build my own church in my own town. And he did.
Yeah, that sounds ideal.
He went into the woods, lived with the Indians, laid out a town, built the church. It's named after him. But, it was not a good time in Salem to be outspoken, especially if you're a woman, and to be a woman with healing qualities. If you knew how to take food and use it, herbs, and use it to heal people, that was awful, sinful.
Yeah.
You were a target.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's horrible.
Kind of like
Magnificara. You guys need to look up that book.
2020 too.
Yeah. Oh Lord. So your house probably smells amazing. Like fresh.
That's why I keep going over here and like sniffing in the pot. It's thickening up really nice. I didn't really watch the time, but it's.
I have like 17, probably less now, jars of salsa on my shelf. I need to crack one open.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I think we canned 50 some jars of salsa, and we have 3 left. And the 3 we have left are just this size. The quarter pints. That's it. So I'm starting to get back in making some to have for the winter. I got a great deal on the great big bell pepper that I just showed you. They were 50 cents a piece at my farm market.
Nice. I'm going to pick peppers hopefully this Saturday and get my pepper storage up. There is a pick place like 10 minutes from my house. So hopefully I can get, lots of bags of those and get them all chopped up and put in the freezer. And this time around, I'm not putting them in the bags. I'm going to freeze them on trays first and then put them in the bags because, before I didn't have the freezer space. But when you don't do that, then you get like a giant clump of peppers and you have to like chisel them. I hate that.
Yeah. So, I don't know if I can. Let me do this. Turn that off right now. I can't hit the mute button. You do not come in here with stuff playing. No, thank you.
Yummy.
There.
Look at that.
Yeah. That's what it's starting to look like. Nice and thick and.
Yeah, I don't even like tomatoes. Okay, but I love salsa.
I absolutely love salsa. That's good. That is a good blend of peppers and tomato. I like mine with a little more tomato. That's why I added the leftover sauce. I didn't have any of my own canned sauce, so I had to open a store-bought can. So I didn't want to waste it.
Yeah.
But you should always, with this, to be safe when doing a salsa recipe, you should always keep the ingredient amounts the same. So even if you substitute something, keep the ingredients amounts the same, and make sure that you're using 5% acidic acid vinegars. So I could have used a red wine vinegar, I could have used a champagne vinegar, I used apple cider, I could have used white distilled vinegar, as long as it has 5% or more acidity.
Yeah.
If you don't like the acidity in the salsa, don't use less vinegar, which is dangerous. Add a couple tablespoons of sugar, which actually this recipe called for, and I didn't put in there. Might do that. Throw a couple teaspoons in. It takes the bite out. It just kind of helps the flavors blend a little bit.
Yeah.
Which I don't think this one really needed. That poblano didn't have, it had a sweeter taste to it than the jalapenos. So it really didn't have a bite. And the apple cider vinegar didn't have a real crisp bite to it.
Yeah, it does. It says right on it the percentage at the bottom, and normally they are. They're at 5% typically.
This is great value.
That's what I usually use, or Heinz, if I can find Heinz. Should say in big letters or a big percentage on the bottom. Yeah.
Diluted with water to 5% acidity. So it will, if I can, it will always say it right on the front. The cleaning vinegar is, if you get a food grade one, is 7% acidity. So there are different ones. Rice wine vinegar is 4% acidity. So you wouldn't want to use just a rice wine vinegar necessarily.
Yeah.
If you weren't adding more acid, like a lemon juice or a lime to the recipe, which this one didn't call for, surprisingly.
Then you would want to just add probably a teaspoon. Hey, citizen prepping, or garden. Wow, I can't talk. Guardian prepping. Jeez. You'd probably want to add some citric acid to your salsa recipe if you have low acid. The only reason why that is you don't want your sauce or anything like that to spoil, because it really goes by, that's how it preserves itself. Like a lot of recipes call for a lot of salt because salt is a preservative. Vinegar is a preservative, so you want that acidity to be at a specific percentage.
Right.
If not, you substitute with citric acid, which you can find right in your canning aisle. It's like a little thing.
Okay. Or a lot of recipes will call for lemon juice or lime juice.
Yeah, lemon juice works too, yeah. Hey, Thor, thanks for coming in.
But you just, if you want to play around with a recipe, like you pick one like this, it makes 2.5 cups. You can play around with your peppers. If you want to make like a rotel instead of making it into salsa, then just use green pepper instead of the jalapenos. But you could use this mystery pepper, you could use cayenne, you could use Scotch bonnet. You can use any kind of pepper as long as you keep the ratio of peppers to tomatoes the same.
Good to see you too, Guardian Puppy. Thanks for coming in. Thanks everybody for coming in and supporting this live. I appreciate it. Thank you to all my members. I'm super appreciative of everything that you have ever done for me. So thank you so much. But yeah, so yeah, that is to keep, you're right, fishes, it is to keep the bad bacteria down. And, you know, same, like that's with pickles or anything like that. The vinegar helps that.
If I wanted to can this, I'm not going to actually can it today because we're going to eat all this, so there's no sense.
I was going to say, that's not a whole lot. We would
completely. I'm not going to heat the house up to do this load. Sorry, it's done. It's simmering on low. I may have just turned it off. But half pints or pint jars, which this only makes 2.5 cups if you follow the original recipe, as I said at the beginning. You process that in a boiling water bath for 20 minutes. Because you're doing the boiling water bath, that's why you want to make sure your acid ratio is right on. You know, so little recipes like this, where it's small batch, are perfect for playing around.
Yeah.
As long as you know the rules, you have to keep the same.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, I just love salsa. That sounds so good. I'm so freaking hungry. I haven't had a chance to eat anything today. I got sunflower seeds. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the side chat. That way I can read them and Tammy can answer them, or however. But yeah, so that's how she makes her salsa. FYI, she has a book. I put it in the side chat. I should have probably pinned it at the top.
That's okay. But yeah, that one secret ingredient, it took a long time to find the one spice that makes the salsa, for me, pop. Makes it taste sort of like what I want it. It'll never taste like store-bought because I'm not putting in the preservatives and the anti-caking agents and all those things. If I can't find it in my garden, I'm not putting it in my salsa. So it'll never taste like those exactly. But this is as close. This spice wise is dead on perfect with what I like.
Bob, if you wrote a basement book, I would totally buy it because I'm into that creepiness.
Bob, there's a lot of money in that.
I'm pinning her link to her book. Hey, Blue. Just rolling out of bed, huh? I love you too, Bob. You're my kind of people, Bob.
Oh, I know one thing you haven't talked about now that he called you Corky. Somebody has some kind of well-kept secret they haven't really shared yet on this channel out loud.
Well, I started another channel, but I'm kind of really insecure about it. So I haven't really said a whole lot. But yeah, I started another channel. It's specifically for singing. It's called Corky's Mojo. Many of you guys know that I suffer from anxiety and depression. And so singing always helps with that. So I've been singing a lot. And so, yeah, that's what that channel is about. If you don't like my singing, I understand. But
I love your singing.
Oh, thank you.
I love your singing.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's what that's about. And I have like 3 songs on there. So yeah, singing does lift my mood a lot. And I've been really down the past couple of months. So, and then, you know, I have some family issues going on right now. Oh, thanks, Gear. I appreciate it. I've just been depressed. So feel free to check it out if you want to. And I hope that my singing doesn't scare you away. Thanks, dear. That's really nice.
Moving around. You were really good, Corky. Nobody is going to be scared away by your singing.
Thank you. I had a heart-to-heart with Barry the other night because I'm like, I released a couple songs and I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? Moment. Like, what if people actually listen to this? I'm like, I don't know.
You did really good. I like that. The one song, the driver's license song. I never heard that before.
Yeah, I love that song. I think a 16-year-old girl wrote that song. So, but yeah, it's one of my favorites. But,
All right. I'm eating this in front of you. Sorry.
That's okay.
I have to taste test it, right? Before I, approve the batch. It's even better with the sugar.
Blue, I hope you find your mojo sometime soon. I understand. I kind of lost myself over the past couple months. So I'm slowly getting back. I'm not 100%, but yeah, I've been doing a lot of vocal exercises. I haven't sang in a long time, actually, but I used to sing a lot, and I took singing lessons and stuff like that. So I used to sing all the time with my grandmother. My grandmother played the piano really well. So yeah, I used to sing quite a bit, but I kind of stopped doing that throughout the years. When you have anxiety and depression, you kind of stop doing things that you love to do. So and try and get back into it. But yeah, so many of you guys don't know, but my father, his brother is in the hospital right now. My dad passed away 8 years ago this month, and actually today. And so it's been tough for me, but also my dad's brother is in the hospital right now on a ventilator. So he came up here from Florida. My aunt drove him up here and he looked horrible. He couldn't walk, he was hallucinating. He just had all these issues, and that's not like him. And he fell in my mom's bathroom and immediately called my husband to see if he could help get him up. My husband wasn't home. So they called the ambulance. Well, he's been in the hospital now for 3 weeks. And these past 2 weeks, he's been at the local hospital. But then this week, they wanted to transfer him to Cleveland. So they've transferred him to Cleveland at Ahuja. That's one of the hospitals there. And since they transferred him, he got put on a respirator because he had a lot of liquid on his lungs, which suggests to me heart failure. And he did have heart surgery. So that explains a lot. But he is still out of it. He's not right. There's just something not right. So he's been talking out of his head and stuff. Hey, Shadow Scout. I would take St. John's wort. However, it has a nasty, nasty side effect. And that side effect is you can't go in the sun. So if you take a lot of St. John's wort, you will burn very, very, very easily. But thank you for that. And I did try that many years ago. But there's a natural way and there's the right, I'm not saying that there's a right way, but there's a natural way and there's a not so natural way to deal with that. And I have chosen the not so natural way because I've tried every natural way and I have a chemical imbalance, not something that's just going to go away with some therapy. So yeah, I don't have a choice in that matter, but thank you for suggesting. Yeah. So, hey, Shadow Scout, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us yesterday. I'm so confused on what the days are right now. we were at Devil Dog last night and had a good time. I was there for like a half hour or so, hanging out with fishes. Devil Dog is now a new member, so I'm excited about that. So we were hanging out over there with the goofballs, me and fishes. So that was fun. Thank you. Thank you, fishes. I've just been going through a lot, and I'm struggling. So
Well, we're all here for you.
thank you.
So.
It's hard. Like, I don't really express myself. I keep a lot of things in. So it's hard. But I'm with this new singing channel and different stuff like that. I'm trying to stay more positive. So plus I'm goofy as hell. So there's that. I try to make people laugh and that makes me feel good. So but yeah, I've been listening to a lot of music and sharing a lot of music. So I hope that doesn't scare anybody away on my channel or on the members only portion, because I've just been sharing music. It makes me feel happy to share music. So thanks, Thor. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love to sing. I've won singing competitions before. Stuff like that. I mean, I'm not the best singer ever, though. So if you don't like it, then you don't have to subscribe.
Like, you are really good. Everybody should go subscribe because they will enjoy it.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and I do appreciate feedback. Just be nice. Because as soon as I get somebody that's not nice, I might not do it anymore.
Just point me in that direction and I'll take care of that problem.
Okay.
I'll get my mother finger out there. Don't you talk to my corky that way.
No. It's so funny that this is so funny because Bob calls me Duck Corky, but growing up, my cousin always used to call me that. Or he used to call me cornbread. So that's kind of funny. that has, circulated on here. It's kind of funny. I sing in the truck so the wind and tire noise cover up my voice. Oh, Lord. Mother finger sounds scary.
It is scary. Be afraid. Be very afraid and be nice.
Yeah, I might do karaoke on the channel because it's not monetized, so I'm not scared. And yeah, it would be a lot of fun just to do it every once in a while. Hey, Bibra, thank you. And honestly, I give a lot of credit to Homestead Aquarius and Cajun and Will It Grow for doing the karaoke, because that kind of inspired me to do this. And I thought, well, shoot, if I can do this, like that'd be great. So I figured out how to do it on my computer, and so it's a lot of fun. Hey, Ginger. Thank you guys for coming in. All right, I gotta spit out my sunflower seeds.
Hello, Homestead Aquarius. Hi, Ginger Ninja. Hi, Laura from Hedgehog's Homestead. Making bread. Did you bring some for all of us?
Hold on. I want those donuts.
Oh,
I haven't had a donut in a long time. I usually stay away from sweets. I can't remember the last time I had a donut. That sounds so good. I might take Fred. Because Fred's in the other room. I might take him to go and get something to eat when I'm off of here. Angry Poop Troop cookie. Yes, that's hilarious. That I made those cookies for the meetup. And yeah, they were my great aunt's recipe. and then I just cut their cookies, and then I had, because Garden State Gardener sent me some Poop Troop cookie cutters, poopy cookie cutters. So that's, see, that was one of the cookies I made. So it was a lot of fun, and the meetup was amazing. It was a great experience. I had two couples from opposite sides of the country coming and just to hang out with me, and it meant a lot. And we had a really good time. We all vibed really well, and yeah, it was awesome.
Well,
I haven't drank like that since, FYI.
I couldn't come, so I guess I'll just have to take you on a weekend, midweek weekend getaway.
Okay. Yeah, Tammy's going to get me, and we're going to stay in a hotel with a swimming pool.
That's right.
Yeah. I can't wait.
4 factories with me, and
yeah, I'm into it. We're going to have so much fun, though.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Tammy has given me this amazing opportunity to be a part of this food safety conference that's held in Southern Ohio. And it has the big wigs in it, like Joel Sullivan and Justin Rhodes. And Tammy's a part of it. She's going to be doing a canning demonstration, and I will be along for the ride. And Superb, who is her sponsor, and they're super nice. They have set us up with hotel and ride accommodation, as well as I've got canning lids in the mail from them, which was something I wasn't even expecting. And it is amazing. So I cannot wait to be a part of that and meet these people. Like, I'm so excited to meet Justin Rhodes, and freaking, I never thought in a million years I'd be meeting these people. Never. You know how I am. Like, I treat YouTube people like celebrities. I get giddy when Terry King shows up in my side chat. Like, I just, it blows my mind. And I'm so excited. And, oh, thank you, Shadow, for sharing me out. I don't have Twitter, so that's sweet. Thank you for doing that. Yes, this is in Southern Ohio. It's in Amish country. It's actually Sugar Creek, or they're all like in the same area. Sugar Creek, Middlefield, like they're all in the same area, and it's held at a big conference. So there's going to be music and stuff like that. And I can't remember. You can pay to go and get in. I can't remember how much the ticket costs are right now at the top of my head.
I think it was $20, somewhere between $10 and $20 a person.
I have their flyer in front of me, so I will take a look at it. But yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And honestly, my channel, I do a lot of things. I do a lot of growing things, and I do a lot of canning. I was a little concerned, and I get embarrassed because I am who I am. But at the same time, like, I'm a little bit embarrassed. I was hoping that Superb wouldn't really watch my channel. I'm not going to lie. I was a little nervous about that. We are a little wild, but that's just who I am. But at the same time, I was really nervous that, they might not like me. But I'm so honored to be a part of that. And I'm so excited to meet you. I'm going to start crying. But I'm just like really excited to meet you and just be a part of this.
You were just, that I wouldn't go, because we do this show together. I would not go without you. You are my emotional support person, because I don't know if I can like stand up there and like, I'm going to be all gaga too, I mean, I want to meet Joel Salatin because he's the only other human being on this planet that calls himself a Christian libertarian.
Yeah, that's the bomb.
I mean,
I love people that say there's something, but then they also say there's something that's completely off the wall.
Yeah.
I freaking love it.
He is just like genuine to the core. Yeah. Whenever you see him on anybody's channel, he's just like genuine to the core. And I like people like that.
Yeah. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. This is a great opportunity. I'm going to be videoing it. I have a ton of GoPros and I have a ton of GoPros and I have a ton of batteries. So I'm bringing those, but I'm also bringing my phone. Obviously, my phone won't carry like the battery portion that long. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about touring the Superb factory
So am I.
where they make the lids. That is going to be amazing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, I was not. When Tammy told me this, I was not expecting any of this. Like, I couldn't believe it. I'm still in awe. So,
Yeah, these are the ones that are the Superb. They're the ones
Yeah.
with the blue. And this is just part of what they sent me for candy and lids recently. And I just got so excited.
yeah, they sent me 120 lids. So that's pretty cool. And Layman's carries these, so you can order them online at laymans.com.
Yeah, that one's going on this when I finish putting the salsa on that one. I need 3 more.
You fanboyed. Yeah, I fangirl at. I enjoy, like, there's a couple people on YouTube that, like, Terry King is one of them, and Greta's Garden. That woman is absolutely amazing. And
Do you want to know who I fangirled about? I started this, like, watching YouTube because I wanted to find other people who were doing permaculture in my growing zone. Well, nobody's doing permaculture in my growing zone, but I started watching Howie before I ever became a channel. I just love his videos. I love it. So, like, now he's in our lives all the time. I'm like, you know.
I know. And the guy blows my mind every time he's on because he's so freaking smart. Yeah.
Like, I went through and binge watched every single one of his videos before I ever met him on YouTube here because of the permaculture thing.
Which reminds me, I'm going to have to order some t-shirts off of Redbubble. So I might wear my Poop Troop shirt. It depends, but I do need to order some By Family Farm t-shirt that is normal. So yeah, I love Howie too. He's a good guy.
Never did I think I would have the possibility of maybe meeting. Yeah, Jeff Lawton. I've watched a lot of his videos because he comes close to being in the subarctic up here of Michigan with some of them. He's actually gave me a lot of ideas on, like, where to go to look at gardens to see what they're growing.
Her son is always hungry, and he's always lingering around the kitchen.
He wants me to, you know what? I'll turn around and you can make pasta. He wants to make pasta. Go ahead. I'll get this off. You want another?
Hey, Cosmics, peace!
There.
Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks
head.
for watching me eat my sunflower seeds.
They don't want to let you cook.
When I was pregnant, I didn't eat a lot of carbs. I ate sunflower seeds constantly.
Yeah, 14. He has 2 hollow legs and wants to eat everything in the house. I'm just eating salsa on a spoon now because I'm out of chips. This was really good with the poblano.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like heat. Okay, don't get me wrong. I do love a little bit of heat, but the heat has to taste good.
Okay.
It can't be like all heat and taste disgusting.
No.
Like what's the point?
Yeah. This would make a good rotel. You could substitute that for rotel in anything. Yeah.
Hand him a spear and tell him to learn how to hunt. Says Aquarius. I don't know if you should have a spear.
He would do that. And then I'd be like my mom, the position my mom was in, where she told my brothers whatever they could kill, she would clean and cook. I'm not making that mistake. I've learned. I've made enough oddball things in my life because of that bet my mom made with my brothers. I'm not doing that myself. He's over here. Can I make 2 boxes of macaroni and cheese?
Well, I buy the cheapest macaroni and cheese on earth. I buy the great value. And it's like, well, it was. I don't know what it is now because I have cases of it in my basement. But it's like 98 cents.
I just told him make 2.
So. Oh, by the way, not that I eat ramen. I don't. But I always check that aisle just to see how it is. And I was at the Walmart and I checked the ramen aisle just to see, what's going on. You could always tell the stress level of people when the ramen aisle is completely wiped out.
It was impossible to buy here for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
It would hit the shelves and be gone immediately. It's like, people, that's not what I'm going to eat when
my favorite macaroni and cheese, and I never get it because it's so freaking expensive, and I don't ever like to buy it. It may be on a rare occasion, but it's the Velveeta Spirals macaroni and cheese, and it has broccoli in it. Oh, it's like my favorite. But I never get it. It's like, now I don't know what it is now. It's probably $3 a freaking box. Like, who can, like, I hate that. So I don't get it.
He says he doesn't like the smell of it with the broccoli in it. He likes broccoli. He doesn't like dehydrated broccoli in his mac and cheese.
Oh,
I'm fine with the store, like where you already have it in there for freezing. It's fine, but it still smells weird.
Yeah. He likes frozen broccoli. You can.
But yeah, I love broccoli. Broccoli is my favorite vegetable. I, however, cannot grow it.
I did 1 year.
That's awesome.
I grew beautiful heads of broccoli like 5 years ago. I planted it and forgot it, and then it was beautiful. Unlike everything I've planted this year. I apologize, Captain, for my measly numbers.
We got another 40 pounds of tomatoes yesterday. The tomato season is not over. I'm going to be a canning fool.
Oh, yeah.
I have cases upon cases upon cases in my basement of jars and lids. So pretty soon I will be sanitizing, and it's going to be a nightmare, but it's going to be good. I have not harvested my celery yet. So I got celery.
What do you know that I don't know?
I have carrots. By the way, I ate my carrots the other day from the garden. I only ate like 3 or 4 of them. I peel them in. Oh my God, they are so freaking good. I struggled with those carrots trying to get them planted. And now that they've taken off, I planted Nantes too. So they're only like big, some of them. And some of them are Danvers and they're real big. Oh my God. So good.
I do have something to say. My mom was checking her food garden lately, but I did saw some couple tomatoes growing.
So I gotta go and check. I may have some more stuff coming than I thought.
Nice.
The weeks I was gone to camp, things didn't get watered very well, so everything's suffering right now. My onions are like this big. which is pretty good for onions from seed in northern Michigan. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well, storms, I usually set aside a couple $100. I'll go to Walmart and get I think it's bird's eye or blue, whatever the one, the blue bird on it. I get those 5-pound bags of vegetables, the mixed ones, and I get the 5-pound bags of broccoli and all of that, and I just keep them in my freezer. And I usually buy like 8 or 9 of them at a time. That way I always have them, and I always have vegetables to cook with a meal. And if I'm making something cheap, like macaroni, I can like cook up some broccoli, carrots, and cauliflower on the side, so I don't feel like I'm just a total carbomaniac.
I think that was Ginger Ninja. Broccoli has a place, it's just not in her yard.
Yeah, I love broccoli. I love cauliflower. And you guys notice though? Oh my god, you guys notice that cauliflower though smells like, I don't know. It's horrible. It has a horrible smell. It smells like feet.
I can't eat it cooked. I can eat it raw. I cannot eat it cooked.
My thing is I like my cauliflower and my broccoli mushy. So I'll throw in like a teaspoon of butter and like a dash of Himalayan salt, and I'll boil the shit out of it.
Well,
Till it's like mush.
Somebody gave me a new recipe for cauliflower I may actually like. I'm going to have to try it out. Maybe I'll do a video.
There is a recipe. It's like cauliflower broccoli salad with bacon and cheese in it, bacon bits and cheese, and then you use like a mayonnaise dressing. And it's just like a broccoli salad or whatever. Oh my god, I could eat that for days. It is so freaking good. And of course, like it's like mayonnaise and vinegar and like a little bit of sugar, but it's awesome. One of my favorite recipes. And I have
making him hungry. He's like, why haven't you made this for me, Mom? I'm like, I don't know. I haven't heard of it before.
Yeah, it's good. And like you put cheddar cheese in it, you fry up the bacon, you crumble that in it, and then you use like mayo and I use I know people don't like Miracle Whip, but I use Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip and vinegar and a little bit of sugar, I guess, and you mix it up and make a dressing out of it, and you pour it over the top. As soon as I find that recipe, my aunt used to make it all the time for get-togethers. So as soon as I find the recipe, I'll send it to you because it's
mine was just like that, but it was just broccoli and raisins and sunflower seeds. No cauliflower.
Yeah. And there's a ramen noodle salad that I make too. It's the bomb. Use the Oriental noodles, which they don't call them Oriental anymore. They call them soy. Totally stupid. It's just soy, the regular pack of soy noodles, and you crush them, and you use cabbage, peas, chopped onions. Sometimes you can use slivered almonds, but sometimes I will find it's like Asian accents that you can put on your salad, and they come with the chow mein noodles and stuff. Sometimes I will throw that in there, and then you use rice vinegar and the 2 little seasoning packets in your ramen, and you mix that up with like some sugar, and then you pour that over top of all of it with the peas and the onions and everything, and it makes a ramen noodle salad. It is so freaking good.
We have a lot of ramen packets. If I make ramen, I make a chicken ramen. You boil your noodles like you're going to make them, but you don't put the seasoning packet in it. And you put a casserole pan, and then you put chicken breasts on top of them, and you sprinkle the whole thing with cinnamon, and you bake it in the oven till the chicken's done. And you make I know it doesn't sound like it would be tasty with the cinnamon, but it really is.
Yeah. I bet you that is good.
Yeah.
Storm gutters is set to a 45-degree angle to maximize their growth. They do it with parsnips as well. Terry King is a master. Yes, he is a master, and he's super nice. I have him on Facebook. Of course, I don't just talk to him. Like I'm not going to just talk to Terry Kane. You can't just talk to him. Like, I know. I'm a dork. I'm also really shy. Like, I'm not just one to. So.
I don't know. I'm just sitting here eating my salsa by the jar full with a spoon. That's how good the salsa is, and I don't even like tomatoes cooked like that. You know, it's like, I don't know. I should get something. I didn't bring any chips with me to Becca's, and she's gone for the weekend. I'm stealing her kitchen for the weekend. So I may have to make some chips.
Yeah. Actually, when I was on keto, I used to make my own chips all the time. From those, they have those low carb tortillas that are only like 6 carbs for tortilla or something like that. I think it's 8, but hey, Hendo, thanks for coming in. But it's only like the tortilla is like 8 carbs, but with the keto diet, you can subtract. So then it turns out to be 6. So it's only 6 carbs per tortilla. And then I usually, to make it look fancy, I cut them up into little triangles. And then I'll bake them in the oven. And then I have my own chips. And it kind of gives me a thrill because I'm a chipaholic. So I'm a chipaholic, guys.
I love chips. I love chips and salsa. I love chips and dip.
Well, when I was really poor and living in an apartment, like, that would be my meal because it was cheap. So, when I lived in Kentucky,
on the other side of the river.
Yeah.
Here we call that the other side of the tracks, but down there you call it the other side of the river.
Hi, Sandra Moody. Thank you for coming in, honey.
I got to add his macaroni because he walked off. Because, you know, Mom's sitting right here. She can do it, right?
Yeah, I might make some macaroni and cheese now for lunch. That sounds good. I made chili.
Make chili mac.
I thought about that. You know, when they had like, I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 months ago when they had like a noodle shortage and like there was no noodles on the shelves, which by the way, I think I was talking to you on the phone when I was in the Walmart that day. I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, I said something along the lines, is Cortez doing the freaking managing for the Walmart? Because there's nothing on the freaking shelves. So anyway, I bought a ton of noodles, but they aren't like spaghetti noodles because they didn't have any. So I bought the 2-pound boxes of elbow macaroni, and I have a ton of those. So I might make that. However, I just finished my pot of chili. I made chili over the past 3 days. We ate it, so it was amazing. But I used all my ingredients from my garden. I used my peppers. I used the only thing I didn't have, obviously, is I didn't butcher my own cow, so I didn't use, you know.
Someday.
Yeah, maybe someday. But
that swamp fenced in, and you can run some cows back.
Sauce, everything was all me, and it was good. It was really good. I was really happy. Yeah, I don't live in Kentucky anymore. I'm sorry, Storms. I actually live near where Hedges lives right now, near Fort Campbell. Which I have a funny story about that. So, a friend of mine that I went to high school with was in the Army, and she was a medic, and she was in Iraq, and I don't know what, it was on the Kathy Griffith show or something. I was watching TV and I saw her. It wasn't on a show. It was a commercial or something. I can't remember. It was so long ago. But I saw her on TV and I was like, holy shit. I'm like, she's at Fort Campbell. It's like literally 5 minutes away from my house. So I call her up. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, I just saw you on TV. She's like, I was injured. She's like, that's how I got on the show. Oh, Lord. Tammy makes salsa. So what's in it? Okay. Her book is up at the top. You have to rewatch if you want to watch that, but there's a specific ingredient that she used that she would not reveal. So you had to buy the book to figure that out. Yeah. Tennessee was great. I love Tennessee. The people there are super sweet, super nice. Kentucky was a little bit different. I think it was just where I lived. It was pretty hardcore. Like, I lived in the hood and, you know, so where I lived wasn't exactly, it was pretty harsh. So I lived in the hood multiple times in my life. Even my friends, it's good to see. Oh, that's so awesome, Shadow Scout. We lost Tammy in connection, and I'm super huge, and I don't like that. There she is.
Go.
Over there. What just happened?
I don't know what just happened. That was weird.
Oh, thank you, Hendo. That was really nice of you. I appreciate it.
Hendo.
I know you're not a poop trooper, Hendo, but you really support all of us, and it's really, really nice of you to do that, especially since you don't really know us. But I feel like we've known you forever, but thank you so much for doing that for us. It's really appreciated. You know, we're all just, I mean, I don't think I'm ever going to make it big, but, you know, we all have that. We all have that hope, don't we? So, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. So,
I'm just gonna sit here and keep eating my salsa.
that sounds so good.
Oh my
I'm
God.
hungry. Some of the people are cool. I think I have enough cards. Yeah. You get that everywhere, though. You just have to live in the right area. Yeah, thank you, Hendo. That's so sweet. You're so nice. Really. But yeah, storms. It depends on where you live, because we have it here too. You know, it's just it's everywhere. You just have to pick the right neighborhoods.
If you
I'm big because you're legends. Aw. Ginger, seriously? You're gonna make me cry. I'm not no freaking legend. That's a freaking. I love you guys. No wonder Ginger Ninja is my #1 fan.
In the store.
You're amazing. Thank you. Oh my God, I forgot it's Friday. Friday! What's up? Forgot about that, y'all. So, Fishes is going live at 11:30 tonight. So, y'all head on over there so we can party it up. I might even throw a box wine in the refrigerator for later. That sounds good. I have 2 more boxed wines left. What am I going to do, Cosmics? Oh my God! Speaking of the devil, there's Howie. Thank you for coming in.
We've been saying nice things about you.
Yes, we have, Howie. Angry Santa. I called him that one time, and I think he was shocked that I called him that. Well, he had his glasses on, and with his beard and everything, like, I get it. He looks like Santa, but then he, like, goes on a rant, and you're like, whoa, you're angry, dude. So, Angry Santa. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to still love him anyway.
I know I've missed him lately just because of being off grid. I'm not where I have any kind of signal, so I'm kind of been upset. Oh, let me shut the timer off. I'll be right back.
Aquarius, they might be in church. Yes, we will be trashing Fish's channel tonight. Homestead Aquarius may show up naked. We don't really know because he never shows his face, so he could be. You just always a question mark.
You never know.
You never know. Yes. I think I heard someone call him the military Christina. Aw. Poor Chris. Yeah, my raspberries are gonna start. Dude, I was so excited. I was out there the other day and I saw a ton of bees all over my blossoms. So they're getting pollinated like crazy right now. So I'm gonna have a ton of fall. I'm just gonna have a ton of raspberries. I'm so excited. I'm gonna
Bob,
make some jams.
what is that? It's not a kilt. What is it that the Filipino men wear? It's like a kilt. Is that what you're telling us you have on during the lives? Because I hope that's what you mean.
We hope.
Hi, Halloween.
I don't think
Turn that burner off.
my arm.
Oh, nope, he says I wear nothing. Oh my god. Thanks, Bob. She hasn't posted the link yet. She will later. See, the thing is, it was StreamYard and Melon. I don't know if it is just with StreamYard. With Melon, if I post my thing too far in advance, the links to add guests don't work anymore. So I can't do it like that far in advance. Otherwise, I can't. The link gets canceled or something. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
And today was just a mishap because yeah. Oh, you're making jelly? That's what's up. I have a ton of ground cherry jam. I don't really particularly like jellies that much. I like a good chunky jam, especially on a peanut butter, like for peanut butter and jelly, or it's peanut butter and jam sandwich. I like a good chunky jam. And I like chunky peanut butter too. However, my husband doesn't. He thinks it's disgusting, so I never get chunky peanut butter. But I love it. It's my favorite. What? Chris Cosmic? That is unheard of. If you guys want, like, I hate to utilize, I'm not a user type person, and I feel really weird about sharing our lives on his WhatsApp. But later I will post fishes on his WhatsApp if you guys don't care. I feel really weird doing that. Because it's not mine, and I'm not a user. Like, I feel like I don't know. I just don't like it. But every once in a while I will share. So, and Malachi gets almond butter. Interesting.
Sorry, we had a butter emergency over here of the real kind. We didn't have any margarine in the
I
fridge.
love you guys, and I will do whatever for my members. I mean, to share them out, not like whatever. Like, I'm not like that kind of person, but I will share you out and promote you, as much as I can. Stick around. Oh, in September we're gonna have classes again. Bob is gonna head up the first class of the season, with teaching us how to make emergency candles. So I'm super excited about that. So we're going to head up that. I'm also going to harvest. Hey, Big Matt, thanks for coming in. I'm also going to harvest my valerian root in the fall here. So I will show you guys how to make a valerian root tincture. So I'm going to do that. Our new land. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you. Got some new people up in here. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
But yeah, so I'm gonna do I got so much valerian root. My valerian root in my one bed has went insane. I'm only 5 foot tall. It is seriously like a foot taller than me. And it just has gone crazy. So I will teach you all about valerian and valerian root.
What are you doing?
Valerian is a sedative, for those that don't know, and it will help you go to sleep. So we will be making a valerian root tincture, hopefully here in the fall.
2, 3.
Yeah. That's true, Hendo. Every once in a while, I get people that stay up from South Africa, and because they love us so much, they stay up and come in the chat because I keep calling him Citizen Guardian. It's not Citizen Guardian anymore. Citizen Prepping or Guardian Prepping. My God. He comes in a lot. Cameron Hizop comes in a lot. So I appreciate their support. And, I got Yosi from Israel. So he also stays up all night just to hang out with us. So, hey, what's up, Celtic Mutt? What's going down? So we have some people that are diehard fans that stay up all night just to watch us be completely really ridiculous. But yeah, it's so much fun. Yosi is the man. He is the bomb. He is my number one fan outside the US. And I cannot believe that he has all this merchandise. Dude, he has a freaking giant Poop Troop sticker. Oh my God, Warren Lewis is in the house. What's up, Warren Lewis? By the way, I still need to make that intro. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but when you come in, I'm gonna have like something that's gonna play. Warren Lewis is in the house. Yeah, it's gotta happen. So I gotta figure out how to do that and make it sound good. So as soon as I figure that out, like if you come in the chat, I'll be like, boom, video. But anyway, Yosi has this giant Poop Troop sticker, right? It's the biggest one that Redbubble offers. And he put it on his bathroom door. Oh, I love Yosi. So, yeah, he has so many t-shirts, so many mugs. He's bought my notebooks that I have with my pictures on it, all my artwork. He is just my number one.
You're gonna eat some?
Yeah.
Only found one trooper on Truth Social. Not sure where the rest. Oh. We don't have, like, I'm old school. I'm old school, so I don't have a lot of social media crap. I just don't have time for it. I do have Instagram. There's 2 Instagram accounts. My husband has the Wide Family Farm one, and then I have my own personal one. It's Courtney the Garden Slayer. So you can check that out too. But other than that, I rarely post anything on Courtney the Garden Slayer. I am trying to get better at that by uploading stuff. I'm horrible at hashtags. I don't hashtag any of my videos. It's a pain in the ass. Unless it's so important that I need to put it in there.
Actually, you probably don't want this. Yeah, put it in there.
Oh, I didn't know True Social was iPhone only. Interesting. I didn't know that. See, I don't know anything about all this stuff. Like, I just recently got WhatsApp. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
I'm not. And not that I'm technological. I'm not. Okay, I'm really technologically savvy. However, I have so much going on in my life. I don't need to have all these accounts. Remembering all these passwords. Yeah, the Garden Slayer. Boom, Slayer. Yeah. The Garden Slayer. Looks like I have a web interface now. Yeah. Not on there yet. I have too many I don't keep up with. Yeah. I'm outside and someone was walking down the street when you were saying Poop Troop. You know what I really like, Ginger, is you bought that Poop Troop t-shirt with the sunflower with the poop in the center. And I love the fact that when you go places, like when you wear that shirt, like, oh, it's a sunflower. And then they really look at it and it's like, oh, That is me. That's totally me. That's who I am. That is so freaking hilarious. It makes me laugh. I needed to laugh. It was so funny.
School starts Monday. I'm very excited.
I don't have a katana, but yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Tammy. School started in what?
School starts Monday. I'm very excited.
Yeah,
And
I understand.
They have not got my son's transportation or his class list set up because they did a dirty on us at the last minute last week at his IEP, and they have until 2:30 to answer. So how many people in the chat want to take bets that they're going to get to hear Tammy live on TV yell at the school in 30 minutes? Well, 27 now, because they still haven't called me with his schedule.
Yeah, that's so irresponsible of them, because people have lives. You just expect, here's a list like the day before. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. That is like
No, last week they switched him from being all day at one school to half a day at one school and half a day at another for special education. But they haven't worked out the transportation, and they haven't called me back with his actual schedule.
Yeah, it sounds like
I'm
someone
watching
needs
the time
to.
over here, getting a little antsy. So I'm gonna eat mac and cheese because it's comfort
Yeah,
food.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous right now. That's what I'm making when I get off of here. Because I was thinking about it last night. I thought about making up some hamburger and putting it in there.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, like
Cheesy
kind of making it my own personal hamburger helper. I used to buy, oh my God, I used to buy hamburger helper. I kind of stopped because there's so much carbs and crap in it, and I just didn't think that I should be eating it. However, they made a taco one, and it was really good, and it came with like a taco rice. And I used to get that and then get the street tacos that were only like this big, and eat that with the street tacos, and it was really good. Really good. Schooling globally gone to shit since the lockdowns. Oh yeah, so that's kind of information is something you should have at least 1 month before school begins. Yeah, I agree. That would totally piss me off. Like, I'd be reaming a new asshole.
We've had 5 different principals in the last 9 months.
Sounds like a grand school.
Everybody keeps quitting.
Yeah, that's some bull. I'd be very angry. I need a few more, 2 causing. Yeah, I don't have a katana. I had a mushiki. When I lived in the hood, I used to keep it in my closet. But yeah, I don't.
I have a Spanish steel katana. My son sent it home to me from Spain when he was serving there.
Yeah, that's some crap. And the IEP students are the ones that need the most help. So yeah, what you're really doing by giving them the list like the day before is you're stressing them out. Because it's not organized. It's not, for me, like, that would totally stress me out. Like, I was always one of those people that I could never open my locker because I had a horrible time with the thing. And hey, Frank, thanks for coming in.
Me too.
Wait, hold on, Frank. You were listening this entire time, Frank? Hey, what's up? Canning today. Your comment on box wine. 100% juice wine is the jug works. And for school bus driving with a mask on, scary sheep. Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, Frank. You must be new. Frank Matcha. Thank you. I totally forgot what I was saying, but when I saw his name, it totally threw me out. Anyway, the dials thing would always throw me off. Like, I would always stress out about that. And then we had the old school locker, so if you just kept it at 0, I never kept anything in there worth a damn. Like, I was never one for decorating my locker or anything like that. So I never kept anything in there worth a damn. So I always just kept it at 0 so I could just open it up.
Well, Tammy M had Doug M next to him the whole 4 years of high school when I had a locker, and Doug M just did my comm for me when I couldn't get into it, because every third time I couldn't open that thing no matter what I did.
Yeah, I understand that. That sucks. Yes, I was talking to Ginger. Yes, me too. Carried my books all the time. Yeah, I did too. I always had my books with me all the time. I don't know why anybody would want to steal my books. Sometimes I left them in my locker. Sometimes I played in bands, so sometimes I would just leave my musical instrument in my locker as well, hoping somebody would steal it. I don't think anybody would want to steal my musical instrument. But yeah.
They notice if anybody's walking around with a musical instrument that isn't theirs. I mean,
Yeah.
You know, everybody knew who was in the band. Everybody knew who was on the football team. Everybody knew who was on the cheer squad.
We had cheerleaders and football players in the band.
Mm-hmm.
What's funny is we were a swing band. So it was very different from everybody else. Like I swear to God, I would lose 20 pounds everything because we moved so much. But anyway, we had football players and cheerleaders in the band, right? So when we started, we would start off the field for marching band. And when we did that, we would lose half of our people because the football players and the cheerleaders were already there, like on the field. Like, it was so funny. And sometimes, and we had a football player that played the tuba, so he wouldn't even be in his uniform. He would just come on the field with his football uniform on to play the tuba. It was freaking hilarious. And we were a cool band. We won competitions. We traveled all over. We went to Chicago. We went to Virginia. We would travel. I saw so many cool things. I saw the military tattoo in Virginia where they played, and it was so beautiful. I saw, Chicago. I saw some really cool things. Got to go to a music school there, and I loved being in band. I was a band geek. Violin. Oh, wow. Cheers, Warren. Greetings from South England.
I can feel your pain, Ginger Ninja. My oldest daughter took up the viola early in life. There's a learning curve. Yeah. But she did really well after the first year.
I think that's why we get along so well, too, is because we were all band geeks at one time. Were you a band geek, Tammy? No. Bob said he was.
I couldn't do any of those kind of things. They were too simple, Courtney. My parents didn't want me doing things like that. No, I'm good. Thank you, sir. It was too simple to be in the band or in the choir. Music just led to evil things like dancing. And,
Dancing?
Yeah. I think my parents could have easily lived in that town from Footloose.
Yeah, I played clarinet too, Sandra. It was fun. I don't know if I could still play. I played for 12 years. You'd think I would be a professional by now.
I have an all-metal clarinet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wow. I'm not a band geek, but I am a collector of rare and bizarre instruments.
Almost. I can say it.
I wasn't very good clarinet player. And they made us memorize our music. We didn't have those little lyres that go on the thing, so we had to memorize our music. I have a horrible memory. I always have. And I had a hell of a time. And my band director would make us play, and he would turn off the lights so we couldn't read our music. Oh, my God. And then he would call you. Be like, Courtney, play. And you'd be like, and it's dark. Nobody can see you. But at the same time, you're like, your heart's beating out of your chest. Like, oh, my God, that's horrible.
Yeah.
My mom told Courtney what I was about to buy.
Ooh, very cool, Q.
Tell the story about
if anybody has one, Sawyer is looking for an accordion.
Okay. Like what? Like a big accordion or a button box one?
No, he wants the big one.
Okay.
We went to a garage sale day before yesterday, They had a beautiful one for $50. I'm
Wow.
like, dude, school's starting. I got to pay all this extra gas to drive back and forth. Let me think about it. I don't want to do that just yet. Let me think about it. We'll go back if. So I'm like, okay, fine. You can spend your birthday money on this accordion. We went back, and believe it or not, someone had already bought it.
Wow. That sucks. I'm so sorry. Hugh, thank you. Tell Maggie I said thank you for listening to my music. I really appreciate that. Singing is really, really personal to me. So to put that out there is it's kind of nerve-wracking, but at the same time, I'm glad everybody likes that channel. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Frankie Yankovic. He was a polka player. Polka. By the way, I'm a great polka. I can polka like no other. My grandmother was old school German, and I learned how to do all the waltz, foxtrot, and the polka, of course.
I can polka. I've been to the Michigan Polka Hall of Fame induction ceremonies. I can polka. I learned it there. I was dating someone whose mother got inducted. So that's the last person I knew that liked the accordion.
Oh, that's so sweet of her. I'm so glad she likes my singing. I might put out another song tonight. However, I'll be at Fish's at 11:30. So if it gets too late, I might not do another song just because it gets so late, then I just don't feel like doing it. However, there might be another song today.
You can always pre-record it.
Yeah, I just like to sing when no one's home. I don't want to, my husband, I don't know. I just feel weird. You're proud to be a nerd. Yep, there's nothing wrong with being a nerd. Courtney, I was shocked how well you sounded. I knew you'd be good because you have a great voice, but most people doing karaoke, it still can sound choppy. But thank you. Thank you, Ginger. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get nervous because I don't play. I mean, I play a few musical instruments, but I'm not that great to sing and play at the same time and all of that. So karaoke is what I have. I appreciate Guardian Pupping and Hendo for being here. I know it's probably early in the morning for you guys, so I appreciate it. Or late at night. I don't know. It's probably, I don't know. But thank you. Yeah, Celtic Mutt, thank you so much. If you ever go live, Celtic Mutt, let me know. I don't really know your patterns or anything like that. Let me know. I'll promote you. We were planning salsa today, guys, and if you go back and watch, it's in the beginning of the disc. Oh, okay.
Don't do that.
7:16. But if you guys go back, you can watch her make her salsa. She has a secret ingredient that is only in her book. So if you go to the top of the page, there's a link to her Amazon book. And you can go and purchase that and get that secret ingredient. She also has tears. I think we lost her. No, we didn't. We're good. She froze a minute.
I'm sorry. He was walking asking about me. I had to mute myself because he came out with his radio blaring.
She also has her own channel with a ton of subscribers. She has her own members now, and they're 99 cents a month for her memberships, and the top tier is $20 a month, and Tammy can be your own personal canning expert in your ear. So if you want to really learn how to can, she will give you her own personal phone number, and she will teach you.
My business phone number, not my personal phone number.
Yeah, not
my real one, just my business phone.
That's, yeah.
I have 2 lines.
Oh, Citizen, we're going to be talking Saturday morning, Saturday, probably around 11 o'clock our time or something, 12 o'clock your, I don't know. But anyway, we'll be talking. We plan to anyway. So let my husband know, what time is good for you guys. I can't wait. We always talk every once in a while, and it's wonderful. Hey, King Booba, thank you for coming in. Yeah, I can't wait. I love you guys. So, sorry I'm eating sunflower seeds. I know it's not exactly ladylike.
I sat here and ate salsa right out of the jar. It was so good. And then I have followed it up with mac and cheese. The school has 12 more minutes, in case you're wondering why I'm still looking at the clock.
Yeah, I would be totally mad.
I'm just going to mute for a minute when I call them, because
That's okay. I understand.
if I wait after 2:30, they'll all go home. Oh, yeah, we're home for the day. Bye-bye.
Oh, Tammy, do you have a hardcover copy of your book? A hardcover?
Both
Do you have it
books
right
are,
now? Sandra wanted to see it.
Just a second. Let me see if I can. I have one of them. I haven't ordered the second one.
A lot of people put salsa on their salad. And I don't know how I feel about that, because the extra tomato juicy stuff makes your lettuce so soggy. And I am a crispy salad person. I like the crispiness. I don't like soggy. So I don't think I like salsa on my salad. I'm sorry, Ginger. That sucks. These schools really need to get their shit together. They really do. I mean, come on. How hard is it? It's not hard. I don't eat. If you guys listen to Corky's Mojo, I did a news episode on there. It's mindless news. And it's talked about the Dole recall. And I said, don't eat the lettuce. I don't eat lettuce outside of my house. If I don't grow it myself, I will not eat it, because you cannot trust. You think you're going to trust some dude? By the way, around here specifically, there are signs all over the fast food restaurants saying that they will hire you for one day. You get paid if you want to work that day, one day, and then you get paid. So you're going to trust that person that just walked in off the street to work for one day to get a paycheck. It could be a crackhead, it could be anybody. So you're going to trust that person to wash your lettuce? I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm not eating lettuce in a restaurant.
I only like lettuce I eat myself too, mostly because I know what they spray on it for fertilizer in California, and then it gets recalled.
Yeah,
that's not cool.
Yeah.
But I do not have a copy of my book where I can get a hold of it. I'm at Becca's house. I'm not at home. And when I was in the craft room, it had fallen behind the dresser. I'm like, oh yeah, I know where it is. It's right behind the dresser. Becca's cleaned her craft room. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where she put it. So.
Yeah, they have signs that say, like at these fast food restaurants around here, they have signs like, those little ones that you stick in, they're yay big, and they say they will hire you for one day. So if you don't want to work there continuously, you can quit or whatever, you will get paid. You'll get paid that day. That's horrible. Nobody wants to eat there then.
Yeah. Same here. They have signs where you get, it's not one day, but you get paid same day paycheck is what they say on the window. Same day paycheck. So.
Yeah, it's to get people to work, because nobody wants to work right now, which I don't understand. If it didn't affect us terribly, which it would, it'd bump us to another tax bracket and tax the crap out of us. But if I could, I would take advantage of that. You $15 an hour to work at McDonald's. You work 20 hours a week sometimes. I mean, think about that. That's amazing.
The problem with here is they schedule people, and I know multiple people that have worked at McDonald's. They schedule them, they give them their hours. I'm not available because I have school these hours, and then they schedule them in their school hours anyway. So most people here don't last very long because they, I have class from 9 to 10 on Wednesdays, so they immediately put you in 9 to 10 on Wednesday and wonder why your employee doesn't show up. Well,
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Homestead Aquarius. It's for real. That's I don't get it. I don't understand it. Oh my god, meth head with picker sores preparing salad bar. Yeah. Thank you for putting that shit in my head. That's so crazy.
This is why I won't eat lettuce. No. I don't do salad bars.
That's why I don't eat lettuce. I do. I mean, I love salad. I love a good salad. However, I like it if the salad is mine. I made it or grew it myself.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if they sent me an email. So far, I'm back to 9 o'clock in the morning. They had not. Oh, wait a minute. I do have something. Oh, no, just to notice that they're supposed to reach out before 2:30. 5 minutes. They haven't done it. Nothing like waiting to the last minute.
Yeah, the same here, Frank. Yeah. Frank, where are you from? You don't have to tell me like specifics. I just want to know what state. That's cool. But yeah, so I will make a Friday video soon. Cool. Yeah, I don't really like McDonald's.
My son is addicted to McDonald's, but I don't eat there with him. Oh no, they're not going to call me.
It's popular with kids, but
yeah, they're not going to call me True Celtic Mutt.
well, thanks, Frank, for coming in, hanging out with us. Oh, okay. You followed the Patriot Brothers. Sweet. Oh. Zach and we go way back to Dangerous Freedom. So thank you. I was actually on Dangerous Freedom's last live stream before he passed away. So thank you for coming in. We all miss Ron. McDonald's too unhealthy. Yeah, it is unhealthy, but disconnected the full pack. Huh. Cool. Ew, the last 2 times I went to a different fast food joints, the food was horrible. I just can't do it anymore. I don't know. We have this fast food place around here. Oh, Wisconsin. Cool. We have a lot of people from Wisconsin. Susie Jacobson and a friend of ours. Oh God, can't think right now. Gunslinger. He's from Wisconsin as well.
You're just across the lake from me.
Yeah.
I can almost see Wisconsin from my house.
Yeah, I don't know. I do love fast food. But I don't eat it very often now because it makes me sick. Everything I eat makes me sick.
That's why
I have a huge intestinal problem. So I usually everything I eat makes me sick. So sometimes I prefer just not to eat so I don't get sick. Horrible, but true. Oh,
Well,
freaking love tacos.
That's why I'm canning, because if I ate stuff from the store, I'd get sick.
Have you seen Ghost Prepper? Ghost Prepper, I believe, has quit YouTube, unless he's created another channel. From what I last heard, I wasn't a Ghost Prepper follower. I know of him, but from word on the street is he quit. Down 47 pounds. Huh. That's sweet. Good for you, dude. Yeah, I wasn't a Ghost follower, but I know a lot of people that were. Yeah. So, Virginia.
Big cheese. It's processed plastic cheese.
Wow, a 13-year timeline of prepping. Sweet.
Okay,
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to mute myself so that nobody, and my facial expressions, so that nobody has to see the steam rolling out of my ears and or the foul words that are about to come out of my mouth. Excuse
Okay.
me for a moment.
No problem. Virginia Roots. Word. She's been around. I have her phone number. I think I should text her, but she's been around. I've seen her on different lives here and there. She's kind of laying low. I don't know if maybe Ron's death really affected her. I don't really know. I know people, but I don't know them well. Virginia is such a sweet person, and she was a pooper for a while. So we appreciate her, and I'll have to text her, see what's up, see if she's okay. Yeah, Bob really liked her. Yeah, Virginia Roots is such a sweetheart. She really is. But we just haven't seen her in a while. I only had 4. Yeah, we don't have any restaurants here. FYI, I do like Subway. Subway has a new sandwich out. It's called the Monster. It's the bomb. It's the bomb. They redid everything. And they redid everything, and they have more sandwiches type deals instead of just I don't know. I just like it, and I love that sandwich. I love flatbread. I always get my sandwich on a flatbread. It's the bomb. Okay, my phone is glitching. That the fries dipped. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm missing something. Okay, my phone. No. Holy crap. It's going too fast. Yeah, I miss Virginia too. I'll have to text her and tell her to come around. Okay, my phone is glitching. That was supposed to say, yeah, I know. I knew what you meant. I could read it. I miss VA more than anyone else from Freedom. Yeah, she was just always so logical and smart. And yeah. Oh, you just listen to Dangerous Freedom too, Guardian? That's cool. it'd be 4 o'clock in the morning, and I would be up because I couldn't sleep. And I'd be like, whoop, I'm on Danger. He'd be on 12 o'clock to 10 o'clock a.m. the entire time. Yeah, it did, unfortunately. I wish I could kind of take up his spot and do that, but my life, I can't do it. But I would love to. Gil has started a midnight ride type deal, but that's not the same. Yeah, I was like I said, I was on his last live stream before he passed. Me and Virginia and him. And we were talking about the worst fast food or worst jobs that we ever had. And I had noticed that he did not look good. He was yellow. He did not look good at all. And I was like, whoa. I'm like, but he always drank on his live streams too. So I thought maybe he's drinking a little bit, whatever. I didn't really think anything of it. And me and Virginia, he kind of just turned off a little bit because sometimes he would do that and play music. And me and Virginia were just talking. And then the next day I heard that he died. And I was kind of really shocked and taken back by that. Yeah, it's hard. And it's hard with my son too. Like he would, Yeah, the moose. Yep. But we love Zach. Zach was always a sweetie, and I have him on Facebook, and he comes in every once in a while too. So we appreciate Zach. Yeah, he did have many that loved him. He was a good person. That's actually how I met Mama Bear. Mama Bear Prepping. Mama Bear Prepping's at 30K right now. She's the bomb, and she's still a pooper. I love Mama Bear. So. Yeah, it's just sad, and I'm sorry that happened, and we all miss him, and we miss the late nights. Jeremy Jester? Oh, okay. I think I remember him. Yeah. But yeah, I can't do the late night. I was on Devil Dogs a little bit last night, and I can't do it anymore. And then, like, my son wouldn't sleep on top of it. I'm like, but Devil Dog and Belt Loop are fun, and maybe they will start taking over that spot, that'll be great. And, but yeah, those people were a lot of fun. Goofy. I like Goofy. Jester is not. Yeah, no, I really miss Ron. He was a good dude. I can't stand anti there. Yeah. I know. I've been there and done that. Guardian prepping. I'm a night owl and the early bird. Yeah, I'm a night owl too. 5 a.m. trivia. Yeah. I think I was only sober one ever on the panel, tell you the truth. I think Virginia was too, though. But yeah. Oh, that's cool. Celtic Mutt. That's cool that you have that. That's like something to treasure. That's cool. But yeah, we love to can around here. That's the whole purpose of the show. I wanted to put together something free for people that just needed information, and Tammy is willing to do that. And it's funny, when I first met Tammy, I had her on such a high pedestal that I was like terrified of her. And so then we've just became good friends. I wasn't expecting to be like as close as we are now. So that's amazing to me. And Tammy is such a smart person, and she really knows how to can, and she is really good at it, and she's good at teaching people. So yeah, Tammy's, you need to go over there and subscribe to Rebel, because Rebel Canners. She knows her stuff. I'm still trying to learn to can. Yeah. At first I was really scared to use my pressure canner. You always hear the stories that it's going to freaking explode and all that crap. So I was scared, but I'm not anymore. And I've canned by myself without any assistance. Although there's been a couple of times that I'd call Tammy and be like, Tammy, is this right? Am I doing the headspace correctly? So yeah, Tammy's the bomb. I'm trying to go to bed at 10 every night. Oh Lord, I couldn't do it. I can't have a schedule like that. I'm not a scheduled person. The only time I've ever stuck to a schedule is my schedule here on YouTube. I know. I wish I had you guys as neighbors too. I think about it all the time. What I really need to do is win the lottery, and then we'll just buy a bunch of land together and or whatever and have a compound. And then Cosmics and all of us, we can grow our own food. We wouldn't have to worry about a dang thing. Really? Rebel Canner's like on her channel or in the Facebook groups? Because there's a ton of Rebel Canners, and there is someone that imitates Tammy who also calls themselves a Rebel Canner. So be careful. Make sure you're following the original. Yep. Oh, on Facebook? Yeah, you have to be real careful. There is a woman that mimics Tammy and has created Facebook pages under Rebel Canner, and just be careful with that. It might not have been her. It might not have been her group, you know? So, yeah, I'm in 100% too. I would love to have a compound. Like, build a little cabin, and yeah. So, me and Cosmics are down. Of course. I love you guys. Yeah, I've never seen anybody be rude either. I'm a moderator in most of her Facebook groups. So yeah, you just have to watch. There's a-holes everywhere. Isn't there? Like, they just want to ruin everything. I hate that. Yeah, but she has like 90,000 followers on Facebook. I mean, she has probably more now. She has quite a few. Yeah, there's freaking trolls everywhere. I freaking hate it. But YouTube gives you that opportunity to be anything and everybody and whatever. Yeah, the Rico Suave canning commune. I don't want a commune. I want a compound. I don't want to. That's freaking weird, Robert. Yeah, there's shit stirrers everywhere. Plenty of people out there who want nothing more than to see other people be brought down. Yeah, I'm just not into that. I'm not into bringing down anybody. I'm a firm believer in karma. So I always have been. So just let karma deal with that shit. Well, thank you for coming in, Frank, today. I appreciate it. Bouncing around's cool. Oh, I know you're not being rude. I never think that. But yeah. First thing we serve is red Kool-Aid just to see who pays attention. First thing we do is serve red Kool-Aid. And we all give them that look of, are you going to drink it? Interesting mention. Yeah. Fishes is more on the late night than I am. And she was a heavy follower of Dangerous Freedom. So yeah, we'll be careful. We're not going to drink any Kool-Aid from Ginger. I love you, Ginger. Okay, half of it can be a commune, and the other half has to be a compound because I'm not participating in any commune. I could tell you that. Yeah, I met Fishes at 3 years ago at Gills. That's how I met Fishes. And it was funny. I never even saw her face. It was like 2 years into it, and she pops up on my live stream. And 2 years, just maybe 2 years ago, I started getting serious about this. So then I actually saw her face. But before that, like, I didn't even know what she looked like. So Yeah. Jello shots. Yeah. Just not the red. I don't want red Jello shots. Those taste like cherry cough syrup. I don't want that. Yeah. Half of it can be a commune, though, if you really want Celtic mutt. Hey, zombie! What's up? I'm just going to wait for Tammy to come back here. Hopefully she does. Yeah, Jello shots with anything but red Jello. With red Jello, it tastes like cherry cough syrup. No red Jello. No. That's hilarious, man. As soon as she comes back, we can wrap things up. I don't know how long it's going to take, though, so I might have to end it early. I'm going to give me about another 15 minutes, and then I'm out. I really appreciate, seriously, you guys coming in and supporting my channel. I always worry about how many views I'm going to get, if people really like my channel, if they're going to come, and I know. I just get like worried about that. I'll take all the reds. Thank you. Okay. You're going to take all the red Jello shots? I want like green or orange or something. You crack me up. But yeah, Cosmics, I would totally live on a compound with y'all. God, we would never starve. We would never starve. We'd have a huge industrial kitchen for canning and stuff like that. And like a giant, hall closet area that is kept dark and cool. And then we would can all of our stuff from the garden. And then sell our produce too. So we'd make an extra income. See, I'm already planning this out. Yeah, Guardian, I know. Yeah, I don't know if they're suppressing, but this is my thing is I always let people know, especially on my community tab, if I'm going live. I let people know, I advertise, I put it on, I'm members of different groups on Facebook. I'll advertise on there. I let people know on WhatsApp, what's going on, and I'll leave it at that. And then a lot of times people come in, I'm so glad that you posted on the community page because YouTube doesn't let me know. So I always do community tab, and I let my members know. And then I ask that everybody share me out. So if you share me out, then, that gets out there too. So, but I see it's strictly meat eater. But you're okay. Well, there would have to be some kind of livestock. Oh, yes, I love you, Sandra Moody. Thank you for always being a part of the poop troop. I'll run communications. Yeah, see? Boom. Yeah, the community tab does help a lot. It does. It really does. It's probably the best thing that YouTube has put together. I treat mine like Facebook. Except for I don't share a whole lot of personal stuff. I did post a picture of members only usually, but I posted a picture of my son. But typically I don't share a lot of personal stuff, and I don't share a lot of personal stuff on Facebook that much either. My entire Facebook is public. I am still really lost with a lot of this YouTube stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we could have a members only night where we talk about YouTube stuff, just general stuff, so people can understand it. There she is. She's back. I did start my own singing page. It is Corky's Mojo. So if you are interested in singing and karaoke and all that stuff, I am going to start a news on there. It's called Mindless News. And you can join that as well. It's called Corky's Mojo. And it has an explanation. So if you are interested in that, I'm really insecure about it though. So I have not advertised a lot about it. Tammy's back. So did you?
Liar, pants on fire. Do you see one single red number there? No, I did not have a missed call from the school. Oh, we tried to call you this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we got it all ironed out, I believe.
I'm glad.
They've changed everything since the IEP on Tuesday, but you know, we've ironed it back to the way it was the last agreed way.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Celtic, if you go back into my members only, a lot of them were just like fun talking and stuff with just the members. But if you go back in some of my members only, Mama Bear did a whole segment on making money at YouTube, and you can check that out. It's really cool. She talked about how she has done it, and stuff like that. So go ahead and check it out. Mama Bear and I are pretty good friends, so I freaking love her, and I'm so glad that even after she hit all those subscribers, by the way, she has like 30,000 subscribers right now.
Awesome.
I'm so glad that she's humble enough to still be a Poop Troop member, even after she's hit all that. Like, she's still a Poop Troop member. Like, that's mind-boggling to me, because I've had a lot of people that hit like 1,000, or we help them hit 1,000, and then they're not a Poop Troop member anymore. And that kind of, it doesn't make me mad, because you can do whatever you want, but at the same time, I'm just like, oh, okay. It's duly noted. Huh?
Or you help them get their hours, like somebody recently, and then they, yeah.
Help them get their subscribers, help them get their hours, and then they try to completely ruin you.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Yeah, Mama Bear is pretty cool. It's Mama Bear prepping, by the way. She does a video every day. Do your bagpipes. Do it. And if it makes you happy, do it.
Ooh, I love bagpipes. I'm Scottish. I love to come to the town near here that has a Scottish festival and listen to the pipes.
Yeah.
I was in a hotel in Birmingham, Illinois that had the bagpiper come out every night at 6 p.m. and play taps. That was really cool.
Oh, thanks, Frank, for saying that. And Ginger, you probably already know, but yeah, if you really want to know, I will text you. Oh, well, that's amazing. Wow. To have bagpipes at your great-grandfather's? Oh, my God.
Oh,
That's amazing.
You really are Celtic. It's not just your name.
That's okay, Guardian. I get it. KK's still a member. Shh. I know you, Guardian, and I still talk to you every day. You didn't ghost me. So we're all good.
You're still here supporting her channel in the stream. You're still her friend. But I've had that happen to me too, where people are my friend and, oh, let me be a guest on your show, and now let me tell everybody behind your back how you do everything wrong.
People have no integrity.
No.
Anymore. They don't care about anybody else's feelings. They don't care. They will just do what they do, and then they'll just disappear.
Yeah.
No.
There's people there that are out to use people and not, I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't either. Especially since, like, I would know. I'm just not that person. I would never do that to somebody. I'm straightforward. I'm honest. It's just how I am. It just irritates me. I don't expect everybody to be like that, but I try to be a good person.
I try to treat everybody the way I want to be treated, but
Yep.
some things make me mad. That the way people behave.
Who would mind? I disagree there, Robert. Just a chatter for now. Porky, I tell you now, if I disappear, you're fine. If you disappear, it's because of health issues. I'm not ever going to be mad at you. You just disappear after I helped you. That's a different story. We had a few of those. Yeah, I can't stand people like that. I will never be like that. I'm just not that person. So I will help you get to your goals. I mean, I will help you do whatever, but
Yeah. I'm tiptoeing around what I want to really say because I'm already upset about the school thing, and I did manage to not cuss on the phone, so that was pretty good considering how upset I am about this school thing. Especially when they started to backpedal and change it all. Oh, we didn't say that at the meeting. Why are you calling to ask us why we haven't set that up? We didn't say that. So now they get to give me something in writing.
Ginger Ninja, yeah. I don't eat spinach though. I mean, I will every once in a while, but it's not like my favorite. It's not my favorite.
Strawberries in a salad. But not cooked out of a can. No.
Not so much.
Not even my can. Not even if I can. 30 minutes of pressure camera, by the way. 10 pounds of pressure. But I'm not doing it.
But yeah, I will always mean what I say, and if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. I don't dance around. Ginger Ninja related to Popeye. If I disappear, it's because the commune worked out. Robert! Well, the 4-in-1 rule, even in church, for those who have heard, believe it. Yeah. Yeah. That's so funny, guys.
The commune worked out. Where is the commune?
I don't know. We got to pick an area of the country that's not either going to be affected by
you might find some people willing to sign up for that. We can get that to work out.
We got to figure out an area of the country that's not affected by Yosemite and the volcano explosion, or a hurricane on the East Coast or West Coast, or some kind of earthquake, or
spiders, or poisonous snakes, or too many mosquitoes. Sorry, Florida's out.
So we got to figure out an area that is right for us. So far, I mean, I do love Ohio. There is nothing wrong with Ohio.
I'm happy with northern Michigan. I only had to kill 2 mosquitoes last night to sleep soundly. That was good.
Though on the compound, then we would have to spend most of our time splitting firewood.
I had to get doing that. Anyway, I got to get my wood stove. If I don't get this wood cook stove hooked up, I got to get it moved out and get the other one back in.
Yeah.
So, speaking of firewood, I got to start doing that firewood cutting thing.
But we did agree. It's not going to be a commune. It's going to be a compound.
Yeah.
Just letting you all know. We already agreed on that.
Yeah. I'm not wearing white robes, and no.
We're not the Hutterites. We're okay.
Yeah. There's no dress code except you have to dress.
Oh my God, Robert.
Robert, it won't work out. You can't have a basement in Florida.
Yeah.
Just saying. Bob won't do it.
Bob won't do it. There's no basement.
You gotta go north far enough to have a basement.
Yeah. You'll never see any of that from me, Sandra Moody. I'm just not that person.
I'm too old for drama. Sorry. Save it for somebody else.
Guardian, we would love to have you here too. You guys are awesome.
Well, I just told somebody from another country I would adopt him so that he could be a US citizen. Guardian Prepper, you're a little too old to adopt, but I would sponsor you if you wanted to come to the United States.
There you go. One-way ticket.
Of course, you have to bring KK.
Of course.
Just say, and the kids, you know.
And the kids, of course.
Yep.
Oh, the Red Baron's flying today.
Oh, sorry. Let me move. I got some stuff over there by the thing. Oh, I probably should get off of here pretty soon. I've got all those pickles I got to shove in jars before I can.
Yeah, I have to get off here too. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us today. How many likes did we get? Oh, 26. Sweet.
Ooh, nice.
Hopefully we get some more people watching. I really appreciate you all for coming in. Thank you for watching Tammy make salsa, and my husband is dancing in the background. That deserves a tip. Oh my Lord. But anyway, no, thank you guys for hanging out and having a heart-to-heart and everything else. Tonight, Fishes, 11:30. I may or may not be drinking. It'll be a good time. We'll see you then.
I will be out at the cabin. I'm sorry, Fishes.
It's okay. We understand. Tammy lives off-grid in a not disclosed location.
In a little tar paper shack by the road.
Somehow, or my second or third cousin was killed, my fifth cousin or something.
I'm only a mile from that cemetery. Yes, that's it. Yeah, somewhere between your second and fifth cousin. I got to work on that some more.
Yep, we'll see y'all tonight. I don't know who all goes live in between. If you do, let me know on Facebook or something. Oh, look, Ginger gave you a $1.99 tip for that dance. Thank you, Ginger. You're so sweet. But yeah, so if you do go live between now and then, just let me know. Hit me up on Facebook or something, and or email me. 15 months. 15 freaking months. It's a long time. Thank you for putting up with the poop trip for that long. Oh, Barry said, hey.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Now I know who Storm Burritos and Cats is. Okay, my brain,
Barry.
Connection.
In the Facebook group, it was Barry's Pussies, but somebody changed it.
That was obscene.
No, it's not. He has a bunch of cats.
It's cats. It's cats.
A bunch of preverts.
See, we're so freaking goofy. Oh, Lord. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you. And we will see you next. Oh, I'll see you Sunday night. I'll be on Sunday night at 11. See you tonight at Fishes at 11:30. And we're typically on 12 o'clock on Fridays. But today I was late. So thank you all for coming. And we will see you all next time. Bye, y'all.
Bye.